Good evening and welcome to Mayville, New York. We have a big division matchup here between the visiting Westfield Wolverines and the Chautauqua Lake Thunderbirds. As I mentioned, a big divisional matchup. These two teams, big rivalries, as we had these two first contest between each other, which Westfield won, but it was a close game. Westfield pulled it out in the fourth quarter. As we'll take a look at the records for these two, as Westfield this year 8-5, 8-5 overall, 6-2 within the league, and Chautauqua Lake 8-7 and 5-3 within league. It's a big matchup as Westfield sits in second place within the division, only behind Maple Grove, who we saw here last week versus Chautauqua, totally dominate Chautauqua Lake. We're getting ready for the announcements of our starting lineups. My name is Steve Kieser here at Cable Access Channel 5 out of Mayville at Destination Chautauqua County Sports. As we're getting ready for the starting lineups, big rivalry here. We did these two football game and we did the first matchup here in basketball, and both crowds are really into it and could expect a heated matchup here tonight. As Westfield getting ready for their announcements, as they're coached by Coach Bob North. There's Dylan McCubbin, number 12, who's just a sophomore. Chris Chassie, junior, number 20. Anthony Leone, number 25, a junior. Trey North, a junior, number 4. And Austin Orange, number 15, a junior. So first thing you notice right away is a big 6'7" senior, Michael Boba, not in the starting lineup here for Westfield. Haven't heard anything that he's not playing or anything. Could be just a device Coach North is using to keep his big guy out of foul trouble. And Brett Morrison, number 14 for Chautauqua Lake, a junior. Jason McMahon, a junior, number 20 for Chautauqua Lake, leads in a lot of categories for this team. Steve Kinney, he's a senior, number 33. Cam Baker, another senior, number 12. And Taylor Loomis, number 24, is their point guard. Chautauqua Lake is coached by Coach Chris Dole. So we're getting ready here for the national anthem. We're going to take a little break when that happens, as you see the Chautauqua Lake boys. And our national anthem will take place now. Okay, as we're getting ready to kick off here, Destination Chautauqua County Sports, as we are happy to bring you more coverage of your local high school basketball teams. It's about the 4th or 5th time we've seen Chautauqua Lake. In Westfield, we've seen them 2-3 times. I believe this is the 3rd time. So very interesting. Coach North not playing Bova. I don't know if this is if it's disciplinary reasons or to keep them out of foul trouble. My guess would be the latter, to keep them out of foul trouble. 6'7" senior for them. So expect out of these two teams both full court pressures and looking to run. Tonight's officials, Doug Neal and Ray Spat. As North is going to jump versus Kinney, and tip goes to Taylor Loomis to start things off here for Chautauqua Lake. Here's Jason McMahon. McMahon over the corner to Cam Baker. Baker looking for the cutter. Gets it up top to McMahon. Over to the wing to Kinney. Down low, and that's stolen away by Anthony Leone. Here's Trey North. Trey North had a career-high game against Chautauqua Lake in the first matchup. And inside, a line shot, no good. Rebound by Loomis. As he saved it from going out of bounds, almost gave it up to Chase. Now Chase steals it away, and they're going to have a foul there on Cam Baker. So good defense there by Chris Chase. Real quick substitution already here for Chautauqua Lake as Judah Samuelson checks in for Steve Kinney. Trey North, Alonge. Alonge shot, second straight shot, in and out for Alonge. Taylor Loomis with the rebound. And now he rounds the corner, finds nobody there, drives it, misses the layup. Baker with the board, puts it back up, no good. And Brett Morrison board. And a couple offensive rebounds there by Chautauqua Lake. Can't convert, but they're going to keep the ball here as it went off of Austin Alonge out of bounds. Here's Loomis. Inbounds to Jason McMahon. McMahon inside to Cam Baker. Baker across to Morrison in the lane. And we got a foul there. As Brett Morrison will go to the line, shoot two. Morrison, who grew up in Westfield. I know Morrison had a nice game as he misses the first one. Morrison had a nice game in that first one. He probably had about 16 points in the first half in Westfield, but I don't know if he scored in the second half as he misses both free throws. Chris Chassis with the board. Gets it up to Trey North. There's Alonge in the corner. He's going to dribble in the lane. Jump step, but he traveled. So still no sign of Michael Bova. Here's the pressure by Westfield. And no problem. Judah Samuelson goes to the left, and there's the layup. Judah Samuelson converts the first bucket here for either side. And now here's Chautauqua Lake's defense. And thrown away by Trey North. So I know Bova's been getting, the last game he got in a little bit of foul trouble also. So as there's a nice cut by McMahon, good feed by Cam Baker. As McMahon, Chautauqua Lake's leading scorer and leading assist man. Alonge gets rejected by McMahon. And now we're going to have a jump ball as Morrison and Chasey tie it up. It's going to stay Westfield basketball. As Alonge is going to inbound here. McCubbin. There's Leone driving. Finds Chazzy with the miss. And Judah Samuelson board. And now here's Jason McMahon. Dribbling, driving, finds Loomis underneath. Misses the reverse layup. Now he's going to shoot from outside, and that shot's no good. Morrison, though, with the offensive board. So quickly, Chautauqua Lake, couple offensive boards, and there's McMahon. Good drive to the bucket. Good first stuff there by McMahon. And here's Anthony Leon bringing it up. Nobody picks him up. He drives the lane. Misses that. Judah Samuelson, another rebound for Chautauqua Lake. About 3 minutes into this ball game. Here's Brett Morrison, covered by Leon, driving. Shot no good, but there's Cam Baker. Offensive board and the foul on Dylan McCubbin. And he will go to the line, Cam Baker. It was 6-0 this game in Westfield. Their first matchup was a very close game throughout till about 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, where Coach North really amped up his pressure on defensively, on the defensive press. Jason McMahon was in foul trouble that game, and once North amped up the pressure with about 4 or 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Westfield really took control of that ball game. I believe they ended up winning by like about 10. So 6-0 as Baker misses both free throws, and McMahon tips it around, rebound. Trey North comes up with it. North covered by Jason McMahon, driving, left hand, and good. So Trey North breaks the ice for Westfield as he takes it to the bucket, and a left-handed layup, and fouled by Jason McMahon for the first bucket of the day for Westfield. North, 5'10" junior. And he converts the three-point play. As we mentioned, North had a big game in that first one. He had a career high. Here's Gleason to Loomis, and stolen away by Austin Alonge. Austin Alonge spin move to get away from the pressure. Kicked outside to Leon. Leon drives. Shot is no good. And rebound pulled down by Taylor Loomis. Loomis drives and kicks it back out to Jason McMahon. Cam Baker in the corner, covered by McCubbin. He's going to drive the lane. Big weight difference there as he reverse layups. Good job, Cam Baker, as he took McCubbin to the hole and reverse layup. And Leon pass into Loomis is stolen, and the shot up and good. And Coach North's going to take a 20-second timeout here as he's not happy about that inbounds pass. And Westfield now is going to bring in Michael Bova, so we're going to see him for the first time. So I'm pretty sure Coach North didn't mention anything when I spoke to him about not starting Bova, but I think that's a nice little ploy by him to not get Michael Bova in early foul trouble. And if you remember the first game between these two, Chautauqua Lake basically shut down Bova in the first half. Bova got into early foul trouble in the first game and actually sat most of the first half. I don't believe he scored. I think he ended up really picking it up second half, maybe got like 10 or 12 points.